right, so we're back with ClickClackMoo Cows Type, and today we're going to talk about the problem and solution of the story. So there are several problems in this story. The biggest problem is that Farmer Brown has cows that have a typewriter. But one of the other problems that I noticed in the story was that the cows are demanding blankets. All right, so the cows are demanding blankets, and Farmer Brown, he doesn't want to give them the blankets. So for my problem, I'm going to use Farmer Brown doesn't want to give electric blankets to the cows and hens. Well, they're animals. How are they going to use electric blankets? So on here, I'm going to write Farmer Brown. Remember, I'm writing upside down. Doesn't want to give electric blankets to the cows and hens. Okay, so that's my sentence there. Farmer Brown doesn't want to give electric blankets to the cows and the hens. Okay, so he doesn't want to do this. How do the animals feel about this? How do the animals solve this problem? What do the animals do? So they're demanding blankets, blankets, blankets. And Farmer Brown sees this as a problem. He's not going to give them blankets. So how do the animals solve that problem? This is their problem. Well, the cows and hens go on, well, that's a bad R, sorry, strike. So they go on strike. And they're not going to give him eggs, and they're not going to give him milk until he gives them those blankets. All right, so this is just one problem. And if this is the problem that you decide to write down, you need to tell me how you would solve this problem. If you were the animals and Farmer Brown was not giving you what you asked for, how would you solve this problem? What would you do? Okay? Tell me how you would solve it. Maybe you would write him another note. Maybe you would get more animals involved. Maybe you would ask him for a different type of blankets. I don't know. You tell me how you would solve it. Or you can come up with a different problem in the book. There are other problems in this book as well. So you can come up with your own problem and your own solution and then tell me how you personally would solve that problem. Okay? So there are different ways that you can do this one. This is just one example. All right? I think personally, if I was the cow or the hens and I wanted the blankets, instead of going on strike, I would just ask him very politely. You know, I would persuade him. I would give my plea as to why I need a blanket, okay? And, you know, I would say, hey, you know, it's really cold at night and, you know, we huddle together, but it's just not quite enough. And you're in the house all nice and warm with your blankets. We would really like to have our own blankets to stay warm. You know, I would really make it so that he would understand why I wanted that blanket if I was an animal. All right, but you come up with your own way and have your grown-up send it to me.